Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Cliffy here, back for another episode of the Leicestershire Foxes Zero to Hero Career Mode. Today we've got a 3-day friendly against Pakistan, which means that they are currently in town taking on the English national team, and we have decided to give them a little bit of a warm-up. Won the toss, elected to bat first, which is probably a bit of a dick move, to be fair, considering they would want as much time batting as possible. But the way Mohammad Abbas is going at the moment, it shouldn't be too long before they do get a chance to have a bat on this pitch of ours. So I was humming and hurrying about whether to do this game, but I think, it would be nice to do. It does break it up a little bit. 3-day friendly, I mean, we did it against a university in our very first episode, and it does also give guys a chance to, I guess, get some form, which isn't really happening. I've gone with basically the same lineup that I always go with, just to try and get, it's more so the bowlers that we need to get informed. The batters are doing decent. Chappell again as a 3-day, 4-day player. I'm still not 100% sold on him. He was very good in that 1-day game. I was trying to think if he didn't bat, but he did bowl. He did pick up that wicket, which is handy. And Pakistan at the moment here are just showing their class. And probably not really the right decision for us to have a bat, but I thought if we bat first, at least we're going to get 2 bats, which is good because it gets our guys, which is it's kind of against the point of a warm-up match. A warm-up match, you kind of let the touring international side decide what they want to do. But I thought, at least if we go out here and bat, we're going to get 2 bats. We're going to get at least a bowl, which is handy. And it looks like it is actually. I don't know if it's just that the quality of these Pakistanis is a lot better than us, or if they are, if the overhead conditions are actually quite bad. Because the pitch still does look decent. It is still 4 bars, but I mean, when you've got a bowling attack in Mohammad Abbas, I think Hassan Ali is playing, and Mohammad Amir, and Abbas is actually going to wrap things up there and pick himself up a 5-wicket haul for 46. But yeah, Shut Up Khan, sorry. And S. Ali, who I'm not sure who that is, but yeah, basically that there is the Pakistan. I don't know if Shut Up Khan is actually playing tests. I know he's definitely in there, like white ball plans. But as you can see, Zaman's there, Azam, Safraz Ahmed. So there is plenty of quality to the side, and I'm hoping that it does give our guys, an opportunity to take some wickets, an opportunity to get out in the field, and try and build on some form. It could have been a chance, for me to, I guess, play some fringe guys or play some young guys. But I thought, you know what, we are going to go and try and get as many of these guys that are in our normal playing 11 in form, and that is exactly, to be fair, what is happening at the moment. I mean, we're not in too bad position. We did only score 200 batting first. Whether that came down to the conditions or the quality of the Pakistani seamers, that is a hard one to decide, but we're not doing terribly. We are not doing a terrible job. They are 99 for 2 after 33 overs, so it's not as though they're racing away. And it is some very good players, to be fair, that are in this Pakistan side, especially when you consider them against a lot of our guys that are young, inexperienced, or towards the back end of their career. So it looks like we're actually giving them a fairly decent workout as well, because 116 now for 4. I was going to bring Parkinson in, but Dexter's been good. He is so good. He was a guy that I didn't really want to use too much as a bowler, because he was batting at number 4, but he has been good for us in all formats. So we'll look to use him probably more than Chappell. I think Chappell, as we said a few episodes back, is probably more of a batting all-rounder, a guy that's at 6, doesn't bowl a whole lot for us. I think in white ball cricket he's going to be very good because he is fast. Obviously the field's going to be slightly more defensive, so we can go and give him a little bit more cover, and a little bit more protection out there on the flanks. So it's just, as I said, it is just good. These warm-up matches do prove they are good for county sides, because it does mean that these guys do get into a bit of form. And to be fair, apart from Baba Azam, who is probably one of the best in the world going around at the moment, no one's really got away from us. And there's going to be another one for Parkinson, Hill with the stumping. But yeah, you take away his contribution, you take away SR's of 67, and there's not a whole lot there. There is not a whole lot there. We may potentially get a second opportunity to have another bowl in this game, which would be perfect. I mean, in a 3-day game, to have 2 bats and 2 bowls, you can't really ask for too much more than that. So we just need to obviously wrap up this last wicket, which hopefully Oren can do. Parkinson bowled the 21 overs already. Whew. Come on, boys. I was going to say we need to get rid of Abbas here, which is what we've done. So Pakistan leading by 72. You wonder if things could have potentially been different if we had bowled first rather than batted first. But you know, that's a big what if. Who knows what could have happened? And we could probably look, because our bowlers did a pretty good job. I mean, to bowl out an international side on a pitch that isn't terrible for 275 is a fairly decent effort. So probably just look to try and bat time. Obviously we're not trying to look to win this game. This is just an opportunity for us to get some guys into a bit of form. Carberry has been doing that well lately, and once again I've just put the kiss of death on him. So I'm just going to stop talking about players and how well they're doing, because they just seem to go and get out, which is not what we want at all. So might potentially look, obviously I'm going to try and bat as long as I can, because we are now 4 down and we do only have a lead of 50. And it would be nice to draw the game, not necessarily win it, but it would be nice to draw. But we will have to wait and see. So I reckon, especially now that we're going to be 6 down, and Hill gone again, that wicket-keeping spot for us is a real difficult one, because we've got guys that are good, but no one is really, when they've had the opportunity, they haven't really excelled, especially with the bat. So we'll have to go and continue on that. Pakistan have taken the new ball. If I go and make it to... God, Ben Rain is doing a good job. Moved on to 70, the top score. You know what? Let's declare. Let's give ourselves a bit of a bowl. Let's give Pakistan a little bit of time to bat. 203 required. You don't think that they would win from this position, but stranger things have happened in the game of cricket. But we needed 186 in the last session. In a tour match, probably not going to happen. But let's just wait and see. We could absolutely go out there and roll. Parkinson could come on, bowlers left arm orthodox, and absolutely clean everyone up. But I don't think that's going to be the case. It looks as though it is going to peter out to a draw. Aaron, apart from that first game, has been expensive. And he hasn't really picked up the wickets that we would have liked. There we go. Babar Azam gone, but too little too late. I don't think that somehow we are going to pick up 8 wickets inside 52 minutes, which is all that is left now. But we're going to bring on Parkinson, who has been absolutely tonked in this over. He is going to get a wicket, but man, oh man, he went for 18-21 to get that. So he does, I guess, get the reward at the end, and all of a sudden, Pakistan only need 58 to win. Oh god, let's go defensive. Just because I'd prefer not to lose, which I know is terrible against a touring side. And I think they are actually gonna oh, they're gonna win. Oh, they won. Oh, Parkinson gets a consolation wicket, but it is going to be too little too late. There's 2 overs left to go, and you have to imagine that they are going to get these 2 runs in that time. There we go, they actually get it, that first ball. But they've chased down 205 in 36 overs. Oh, that's funny. But on the plus side, Parkinson got some runs. Parkinson got some wickets. Klein is back in form. Ben Rain is doing good with the bat. Carberry carried on his form. So, even though we did lose, there are positives to take out of that game there. So, that wraps things up for this tour match against Pakistan. Do hope you guys have enjoyed it. A little bit different. And to the Pakistani fans, do hope you have enjoyed it as well. Remember to drop a like, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below. And until next time, catch you soon.